everyone. This is Don Cohen with Millen, Livis, and we're so excited to be LinkedIn Live today with our new format, which is called Money Gym.
Money Gym.
Money Gym. We thought of it yesterday, and we're so excited because there's so many ways in which it's relevant and can be used and used in a way that can really help you. So I'm so honored to be with Millen today. Me and Millen have been collaborating for a little bit. And, I saw a huge opportunity here with LinkedIn Live, which I do every day. And Millen's an expert in her field, a real thought leader. And I thought, wow, you got a subject that's so incredibly important and relevant. And with LinkedIn Live, you have an opportunity to really get it out to people who may never have the ability to have access to a person of Millen's caliber. So let me introduce Millen, and she can share really her insights into why and who and what, and just stay tuned. It's really valuable. Millen?
Don, thank you so much for this introduction, and I am so excited about this new show because I speak with people and I see how much they worried about money, especially in the current economic environment. And for many, these struggles became normal. And I'm just telling you that, yes, we sometimes have more challenging times than others, but money struggles don't have to be normal, right? And that's why we decided that why don't we offer opportunity for people to exercise and strengthen their financial muscle, just like they want to be in a good shape with their body. You can be in good shape, your financial right? But before we get, let me just quickly introduce myself so you know why you can even pay attention to what I'm saying, right? So I'm Millen Livis, holistic financial independence mentor. I help people to sort out their money problems and eventually become financially independent so that they never have to worry about it again. That's what I do. I'm financially independent to be in a position to share my experience, my knowledge, my motivation, my inspiration, and my support with all the audiences that listen to us today, and to partner up with a great leader and LinkedIn expert and business expert. So Dan, thank you so much for this opportunity to play with you for this playground.
Oh, well, I'm very excited because of the potential of what's in front of everybody who's listening to what we're saying and how transformational things can get. Because, I believe there's greatness in everybody. And if everybody knew exactly what they needed to do and how to do it, they would probably not only enjoy doing it, but do it with less struggle than they're having challenges right now. Right? And this is so key.
So Dan, I could articulate like what benefits you think people will get from participating in our show. What would be the
Great
benefits?
Question. That's a super question. And here's two things. One is support, right? And with our support and putting things in perspective and really relating it to real-time experience that's proven. We're not just forecasters. We're out in the field doing this every day.
Living it. Living it.
Yeah. Being pathfinders, opening roads, and then backfilling that with people who can take our place and allow us to elevate even further. So we're the scouts. We're the ones going out in the frontier, checking things out and bringing you back to reality and things you can do. So support is so important. So many people have struggles with themselves and then have to struggle with everything they're dealing with. The other part is quality, actionable information, things you can actually take and use and do. and report back, because we want to learn together. We want to learn as a collaborative organization. We don't want to be two people at the top just sharing information. We want to help you look at us as kind of guides. And that's why we came up with the gym concept, because people can relate to it.
Done in fitness instructors, yes, and build their financial muscles and tell us how well they're doing. So it must be very engaging experience, right? So it's almost like you going to the gym, literally, but the gym is money gym, right? And we will prescribe you certain exercises, right? Money exercises that you will do, and you let us know what worked for you, what did not work for. See it as a fitness club, I think, Dan. Money Fitness Club as a community here.
I think oh, sure. And I think people can relate to, look at how many people bought millions of videos on fitness tapes, different types of fitness. How many, what we decided is financial fitness is a support for physical fitness and vice versa, right? Totally. You're going to be more physically fit when you're financially fit, and vice versa. What we want to do is demonstrate actionable strategies, fitness exercises that you can apply yourself to. When you go for a fitness routine, someone says, well, you need to apply yourself, which you got to go to the gym. You got to work on certain areas, certain machines. I mean, and they know this upside down. That's why you go. And that's why if you really want to get fit, you hire a physical trainer, right? You don't just go to the gym and work out. You can do that, and it's better than not. But if you can say, hey, if I can get with Millen and Don, and all of a sudden they're on my team, and I'm on their team, right? Where I'm teaching them what I'm doing and vice versa, and everybody ratchets up together, how much more fun would that be? And that's the other thing people don't understand. Quality of life matters. Why do you get physically fit? Why do you get financially fit? To feel better, to look better, to be better, right? And everybody wants it, but not everybody knows how to get it. And by using LinkedIn Live and using our experience, we connect in real time, because it's lonely out there. A lot of people isolated. We want to open the doors and the windows, get some fresh air in, and have a program where when you leave here, you leave better than when you came here. And you want to tell your friends about it, right? And share.
I want to add something. I want to really add something to what you said. Is that as a fact that a lot of people in the money worries closet, they embarrassed to share that they have problems with money. They embarrassed to share that they have hundreds of thousands in debt, in consumer debt. They embarrassed to tell their relatives, and sometimes even spouses don't know what is happening with the money. So we invite you to get out of the money worries closet and ask us questions and tell us what you're dealing with. And we will adjust our exercise. We will prescribe, right? We will adjust our experiences having with money right now, the challenges that you have, and we will see how we can customize exercises for you. Okay, so it's time get out of the money worries closet. That's my call today for you. But so Dan, what about moving on to prescribing particular exercise? What would you money exercise is that, right, that we're talking about? What would you suggest as our kind of warm up exercise today?
Great question. I just want to say, what you just mentioned was so profound. And I hope everybody out there takes it to heart, is, the things you can do for yourself and the things you can do with someone else that you couldn't have done by yourself. Builds all that momentum, that confidence, and it gives you a backstop. Now, as far as the first exercise, I think the best thing you can do at any time is take inventory, right? See where you are, and whatever it is, I mean, at least don't
Zero is a
deceive
number,
yourself.
right? Zero is a number.
Or
so
even
just be
minus,
honest.
because it doesn't matter where you are, it's where you plan on going from here. How you got here doesn't mean that's how you're going to get to the next spot. So take inventory. And some people may end up feeling happy. They look at their finances, they look at their obligations, and they're way ahead of the curve. They have a beautiful life. And those people should be recognized and admired. But I know that's not the case. One thing I want to add that's so important is wherever you are, me and Millen have been there and worse, right? I've learned more on the way down than I ever learned on the way up. And that's how, at a certain point, I know how you feel because I felt the same way until I found out what could change things. Right? I didn't become a different person. I just became a better equipped person, right?
Exactly.
With knowledge and application. And the beauty of what we're talking about, it isn't a question mark. It's a sure thing. If you follow Millen's program and Millen, because here's another thing. Not only do we have knowledge, we have heart. We care. We really do. And we want to work with people. We want to help people because our future depends on your success, right? Testimonials, histories, people that can come on the show and tell their story, right? I was there for the first episode. I heard this. I decided to take action. 6 months later, this happened. It's just like fitness. People go in, I lost 32 pounds, 8 inches. My life is better. Clothes fits better. You can take anything in the fitness thing and say that in the money gym thing, right? You could say,
well, by sharing this, Dan, I just want to say that by sharing this, by being engaged in this club, right, in this financial fitness club, you will motivate other people. And motivation is so important. So, Dan, would it be okay if I share my exercise that builds up on what you brought up, right? So I would like to, what Dan suggested, to take inventory of your finances is super important. However, you've got to even start this journey, build financial muscles, etc. And motivation starts with intention to create something. What do you want? So my prescription for money exercise today would be start with the end in mind. What do you want to have more money for? Why do you want to improve your financial fitness? Maybe you want to help your parents. Maybe you want to help your kid to go to college. Maybe you just want to pay your rent, not worry about bill every month. Maybe you have medical situation that you really need to take care. Whatever your motivation is, like in my case, about living the ocean because I never lived by the water. And so that was very strong motivation. Whatever it is, start with the end in mind. I want to improve because, and put something that is very important for you, so important that you will make it non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Because you will go through obstacles. You will go through challenges. That's life. Life sends us curveball to us. However, if you have something that is non-negotiable for you, it will help you do this important but not so much, and say yes to something that is most important to you, right? Because sometimes you have to have your priorities and take your choices, make choices according to your priorities. So knowing why you're doing what you're doing is very, very important. Start with the end in mind. That would be my exercise money exercise prescription for our show today.
I think that that's an excellent takeaway. And, you know, after listening or during listening to what you were saying, you know, I find that, you know, people need to optimize their financial attitude, because once you can optimize your financial attitude, you can change your financial thoughts, and that your thoughts will change your actions. So if you start at the top, like Millen has been saying, right, from the back, from the result back, right? And I think that's so key, because here's what I find. A lot of people start journeys and they just go forward or wherever they go, but they don't know their destination, right? And if you start with the destination, you're absolutely committed to all the steps to do it. If you just commit to the first step and don't have an idea where it's going, the second step seems like work. And then the third step is trouble, and then you leave. So you really have to, like Millen says, you know, there was a story in the old days. People would cross seas to go to battle, and generals would say, burn the boats, because either we win or we perish. There's no way back, right? And in this way, what you have to really say, and Millen's so spot on, what is important enough for me to do things I'm not used to doing, right? To trust people I don't know that well. And if, you know, there's a saying, when the pain of holding on is greater than the fear of letting go, you let go, right?
Yeah.
People who are getting sick and tired of being sick and tired of being, you know, and they say by the time you're 65, 90% of the people are dead or dead broke. And no one planned to be that way. So, you know, if this is your life, which it is, and you decide, you look around and you say, do I want this to be my future? And if the answer is yes, you're in good shape. If you love where you're at and everything is fine, no one should judge. But if you say, I just am committed to doing better, I don't know how, I don't know who. Some people have been taken advantage of. Some people have taken advantage of themselves, and that's in the past. The past does not have to predict the future. Today could be the day where everything turns, because if it wasn't for my background and Millen's background, you know, one thing I've learned about adversity, either you overcome it or it overcomes you. There is no middle ground, right?
So
and you got to bulk up.
true.
There's another saying, you know, don't ask for a lesser load, ask for broader shoulders, right? So when things are tough, you want to muscle up, and that's what this gym is for. You know, we're
Exactly
not saying
what this gym is for.
Yeah, we're opening a gym. We're saying, hey, if you want to watch us work out like we're doing, right? If you want to be part of this type of, collaboration, if you want to learn from us, and if you want to just say, hey, I would rather buy some vowels to solve this puzzle, right? And get to where I'm going sooner and better with better people than I would where I'm at. So that's the choice. You're in life. You're going to deal with it no matter what strategy you have. This is an opportunity. I wish I had this program 2-3 years ago or 10 years ago.
Me too.
Right?
I
And the
wish
beauty of
I had this support that Don is described. It's pretty incredible that we have this opportunity to create this virtual financial gym for people who want to strengthen their financial muscles. You know, money is not everything, but it affects everything in your life. It makes everything easier. And if you don't figure out the money thing, you will have challenges with your relationship, with your career. You will have a lot of stress in your life. So why don't you address this money thing straight forward with us here in a very safe and kind of play environment where we want to support you, we want you to succeed, and we're here for everything that you may want to brainstorm with us, right? So it's a great opportunity right here. And we want to make it playful. We don't want to, not going to lecture you. It's not going to be a training show. It's a gym. So we're going to exercise. We're going to share stories. So please feel free to get engaged, put the comments, what you like, what you don't like, what you like to hear more of. Stay with us, stay engaged in this class. There was something else I mentioned and I forgot. Why don't you take it from here when I will get my train of thoughts back?
Well, and I think, I'm learning as Millen's talking myself. And what I want to express is this is something that can be very instrumental and powerful in your financial future. And if you feel there's somebody else, a brother-in-law, a cousin, who needs to hear this, who needs to know there's a gym opening up without judgment, right? Just like a gym. Some people come and they sit around, listen to music, and they don't exercise, but it's their place and they're comfortable. Some people work crazy stuff, 6-7 hours a day in a gym, and that's good.
It's customized. It's customized, right? So you do it at your pace.
That's right. We're not forcing, we're not judging, because sometimes people need more time. Some people have different things going on in their life. Some people take longer to make change. What we're trying to do, which is so important in any kind of training situation, is build trust, right? It's hard to have a trainer you don't trust, you don't believe in.
It's hard to succeed. It's hard to succeed when you have a trainer trust, that's for sure. So it's very important to this connection. And Dan, that's actually what I wanted to mention, that I want people to share this, right?
Mm-hmm. And I want people to see that Millen's been generous enough to want to share some valuable opportunities here in order to really get some more insights into what we're saying. We can only cover so much ground in a program like this. And if you want to dig a little deeper, you can go to Millen's profile, and she's got all her activities and posts on there that you can read as much as you want. You can go to mine and get to know me. You can see recommendations. You can see old programming. This is a new gym, but it's not a new opportunity, right? This is stuff that has been proven. A lot of it's evergreen. It's universal. But more importantly, like Millen says, what we want to do is create something that's fun, inspirational, educational, thoughtful, respectful. We want to take all the attributes that are so rare today, bring them all together in a broadcast, and we're broadcasting this. We're just saying we're open, we're accessible, and what our ultimate goal is to get as many people into the gym in the most time and cost efficient manner, because the more people we can address in a shorter period of time with less work on our part, the more economical it is for everybody, right? And it's still valuable information. And I think that's key. So, looking forward, I know we're going to close this up. I want to thank everybody and appreciate you taking the time. I know how valuable time is. There's only so much of it, and you have a lot of choices, and how you choose to invest your time. So being in a money gym, you have to make investments in yourself, into the gym, right? If you want to build muscles, you got to have a regiment, you got to have a plan. We're not asking that right now. We're just saying, here's the vision of what we're going to build, but it's going to be you who says, well, I really need help in this area of my life. Just like if you said, I want to work on my shoulders or something.
I just want to, because I'm very respectful of people's time, and I want to make sure that they know about this opportunity, right? That I give to those of you to learn how to maximize your cash flow. If you're one of these people who want to learn how to manage your money without stress, and how to spend it without guilt, I would love to have you with us for my upcoming More Money Masterclass. And Dan has a link on the screen, right? So we have the screen. It's there to change life.com/mem. And I would love this masterclass, because not only you will go learn a lot of things, right? Live with, but you will get motivated and inspired to take action. Action is the key. Action is when you make things happen, right? When you apply your knowledge, because so many people have the know-how, and many of them don't really live this knowledge. So that's the intention for this masterclass, and I hope many of you will take advantage of this. And that, I think, will conclude our session today, exercise session, right? Done.
Oh, for sure. And I just want to reiterate, take advantage of Millen's program. It could be life-changing. It could be for sure life-changing if you really applied it. And, yeah. and be free to invite other people to this link, right, for the class if you know them and you think this could help them. So this is a team effort. You know what I mean? We have individual sports in the gym, and then we got team sports. You know what I mean? Just like you have classes with people. So we want to make this fun like a gym. We want to make it rewarding. And at the end of the day, we want you to like yourself more than you used to, based on having financial independence and freedom. And you deserve it, right? So with that, we're signing off. Thank you so much for coming today. And we'll talk again.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.